Okay, this is just going to be a quick video of some copper collectibles that I've purchased recently, and I have some older copper collectibles that I have, and I'll do those later. But for today, I'm going to have a close-up look at a couple items. Well, these are actually the one item here. It's two separate coins, of course, and the reason why I just call it one item is because on the obverse side you have an image of Sitting Bull, and this is actually the Lakota Sitting Bull coin, and on the other side, the reverse side, there's an image of a buffalo. Okay, now copper, some places try to sell copper as an investment metal, similar to a precious metal, but copper is a base metal, and at best an industrial base metal, because it does have a lot of industrial applications. You find it in pipes. That's especially what it's used for, copper pipes. It's used in electrical applications. A lot of transformers and transformer buses are made out of copper. That's one of the reasons why a couple years ago, and even today, you might hear very often of criminals going to a transformer and scavenging the copper buses and copper wire out of transformers. Sometimes at very great risk to themselves if the transformer happens to be energized, and also potentially to the environment if the transformer happens to have PCBs in there. PCBs is an environmental toxin, and it's all to capture the rising costs of copper. But copper is not a precious metal, and even though the price has been going up, it is not really a precious metal. It is a base metal. It is an industrial metal. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, you can buy these as an investment, but in my opinion, you will be spending money unnecessarily, because you will never capture, or it would take an extremely long time, probably several lifetimes, for you to recapture the value of this coin. Because most of the cost of a coin such as this is not the metal itself, but is the production of the coin. So you actually have the coin itself, or the coin that has been manufactured, and the cost of the metal. If you're actually going to try to recover the cost of copper, you'll be better off getting copper scrap, taking it to a scrap yard, and trying to get the money that way, because you will take a very long time for you to get what they call the spread on these things, or the premium. That is the difference between the actual value of the metal and the cost of the metal as a finished product, in this case a coin. So I paid approximately $1.79 for each of these coins. And I haven't done the calculations yet, but I can guarantee you that if I were to take these to some place and try to sell them, I would not get $1.79 out of this. I'd be lucky to get 5 cents probably, simply because this is just 1 ounce of 9.999% or pure copper. They call that fine copper, 0.99 fine, 999 fine. But I just got it because I'm a collector of things. I like things. I like to collect things, interesting things, things that catch my fancy. I'm not really doing this as an investment option. But as I said, it's just a beautifully constructed or designed piece. And being a serial collector of things, I just made it a point to start collecting copper coins and other metal coins too. I have titanium and a lot of copper bars and stuff like that, but it's definitely not for the investment side of this, because I realize that I'll never, ever, ever get back the value or the amount of money that I paid for these things. I'll never get that back. But that's not the point. The point is I enjoy getting it. I enjoy collecting it. And I'll continue to collect these things until I get tired of it, which will probably be a very long time because they have some really nice coins. But this just happens to be the Lakota. I believe it's the Hunkpapa Lakota Sitting Bull. And nope, I'm sorry. This is the Lakota Crazy Horse. And this is 1 ounce Avoir du Poids, 0.999 fine copper. And I purchased this from Provident Metals. I've had very good success purchasing things from them. They have a lot of quality things. Alright, thanks for watching, and let me know if you collect copper coins or copper bullion bars, and what your belief is concerning the value of these things, and whether or not these things are in fact stores of wealth. Because I happen to believe that they are not, at least not in this fashion, because it just takes so much to produce these things, and by the time you pay for them, you'll never recapture that cost. Alright, thanks for watching.